All right. So welcome people, welcome all of you for this career accelerator in data analytics and reporting using GenAI. This 4 days free class, whatever is there, we are actually learning about the first day. I'll be talking about the roadmap, about what all you'll be learning in this career accelerator in data analytics and reporting. The complete roadmap I'll be discussing. The next, the projects what actually will be working in this entire course, that is on the analytics and the reporting. The next, on day 3, we learn about all the GenAI apps what we have in the industry, right from the free to the paid, the premium version I'll be talking about. And also I'll be talking about how the students can actually enable free versions of this AI apps, and they can work completely free with the pro version. That also I'll be discussing on day 3. And day 4, we'll be learning about the skills. Skills in the sense, since we are learning about data analytics and reporting, so I'll be talking about the skills what actually we are working. Apart from that, if anybody is interested in any other domain, say for example, they are interested in movies, animations, or any other domain, that also I'll be talking about, so that the people can actually be interested. Say if anybody is interested to go with any other domain, they can still use the other apps. Okay. Plus the Gen AI, how actually we can use all the apps, the AI, artificial intelligence apps with the skills what we do. Along with that, other skills also I'll be discussing. So this is the 4 days program. And from next week, the actual classes for the people who have already registered will be starting. So this 4 days class is something like an awareness of how this Gen AI can be used in the industry. When I say industry, it is about analytics and reporting. Okay, don't get confused. I'm not here to give you the AI mastery class. Here I'm, the entire 4 days will be for data analytics and reporting using GenAI. Okay, don't get confused. All right. So let me come back to this notepad or the Word file. This also I'll be sharing it with you. You can keep it. A lot of interesting things I've kept in this. So you can go through this once and walk you through this in detail. If you want, I'll be sharing this, the entire document with you. You can go through that as well. It's a complete detailed information what you have. Let me first talk about what I will be discussing in this entire session. Okay. When I say roadmap, you know that roadmap is what? From beginning, from day 1 till we get our certificate, how the entire course will be. Okay. A lot of confusions will be there, a lot of questions will be there. So for that, usually what we actually do here is, for any course when we start, for any package we start, we give the complete roadmap. You'll understand what actually we are learning, because you people are paying not just 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees, you'll be paying more than 60,000 rupees, 70,000 rupees, and you are coming for the course. And if you don't know what actually you'll be learning, what is the use? Right? So people have come for demo, so you'll have a lot of confusions. When you come to any institute, people will ask, sir, are we learning, so and so topics? Are we learning so and so topics? Are we getting the certificates? Are we getting the job? Not many questions will be there. So before you pay the fees, everyone will have, even me, when I go and pay something, people will have that confusions and even the fear also, right? Nowadays you go to any institute, first they'll say pay the fees and come, that's all over. After that, you don't know what they actually do, right? For that reason, what actually we do here is, since day 1, from 13 years, we're actually doing this. We actually tell people what are we are teaching, and then if you want to register, you can register, other you can ignore it. That's not a problem. Why? Because money once paid, no one will actually return. So before that, you have a chance. 4 days you can stay with us, and we actually give online, offline both the classes. You can still, people who are online, you can still come to our institute and check how actually we teach, how is the environment, everything. So that kind of facilities you are given here. So you don't have to fear here, because we are there. You have 2 branches. So people come here and you can check with us as well before registering as well. Okay. Right. So what are we learning here? Let me first go through one by one. First, what we'll do, see, usually what used to happen is, previously we used to learn Excel, Power BI, or say SQL or something, and then we'll go for projects. But now what we are actually trying to do is, first we will make you people to understand what actually you're learning and for what purpose you're learning. So first we'll discuss about the projects, the lifestyle, the life cycle of the projects, what all projects will be learning, what all projects will be working on, what all projects assignments will be given to. So everything first will be discussing with you. And then the type of projects based on the tools. When I say tools, say I want to work on Excel, some project. I want to work on the project on Power BI or Tableau or SQL. The confusion of the previous batches were we learned Excel, but I want to work on a project. I got a project. Say if you give the project, they'll get confused how to start. Whether I should use Power BI or a Tableau or SQL, what should I use? So for that reason, what we're doing is the before itself, we'll tell them what projects you're working, what tools you're actually working on. Okay, right. Then after that, we'll be discussing about the skills. Skills in the sense, what all tools you're learning, what all technology you're learning in the entire course. Then after that, we'll be discussing about the Gen AI tools. I'll tell you what is Gen AI because many of them actually have this confusion. Gen AI means what is this Gen AI? Is this something very advanced? Nothing. It's a very simple concept. But I've seen many institutes, many coaches, many trainers just they give hype saying that Gen AI for everything. They'll say AI powered, training. Nothing. It's very simple actually. It's just an add-on for your course what you're learning. It's an add-on for your technology what you're learning. Okay. So that I'll discuss. Prompt engineering. This is very important. People know ChatGPT. I've seen many people, sir, I know ChatGPT now. What is there to learn in AI? What prompt you give, right? That also matters. Sometimes you give something, okay, just normal English. Even I do that. We give a normal English, some text will give. It'll give the output, but it'll not give the output as I want. It'll just give something, but we don't know whether it is right or wrong. But we have to give the prompt such a way that it should understand and should give the proper output for us. No 100% accurate output will be given. Keep this in mind. No 100% accurate output will be given. So we have to check that. But still, if you know the prompt engineering or say the prompt, the actual prompt, it is very easy for the AI tools also to understand and also it will give you the output. Okay. If you go and check your, some of the apps, say where generate images or say generate videos, it will not give you exactly what you want. It will give as its wish. But for that, there are some actual prompts what you have to give. So that I'll discuss in this prompt engineering so that not just only for images or your videos. So when you want to get your charts, visualizations, that also we can handle here. So that will be learning here. Then all the exercise and assignments which we have learned about in this skills. So that we'll be discussing. Then we have this project implementation flow. So this we'll be discussing here. We'll not be working on any projects directly because we need to learn the skills. Once you learn the skills of all this, say skill development, generative AI, the prompt engineering, then we are coming here for working on more and more assignments. And the question comes, then what are we doing here? Are we working on any assignments? There also you'll get assignments chapter wise, but that will be like small according to the chapters. But again, this will be with the AI, not just only your manual work. Okay. And after that, we have this placement assistance. Okay. So I'll discuss about this placement assistance. I'll tell you how quickly you can get the, at least interviews. I'm not telling about the job, at least how you can get the interviews that I'll be discussing here. Then again, certifications, internships, and in the end, you'll also be getting your experience letter. People, I'll tell you, our experience letter is valid globally. But let me tell you, you're not giving this experience letter as you are an employee here or we are paying you the salary. No, I've seen many institutes giving all this fake experience letter and all. That will never work. What experience letter we are giving, I'll show you that also. See, to brief you before we go to that chapter, we are giving an experience letter for all the skills what you have learned, for all the projects what you're actually working on. With if there are any live projects, I cannot promise you the live projects, but I can promise you the real-time projects. Okay, I will mention complete the project flow or whatever you have done, the skills you have done, you will sign with us with the hologram, with our letter. We'll be giving you with all the student IDs and everything will be given so that any verification that will come to us. So we are there to handle that verification. It is 100% genuine experience letter. Okay, people, let me tell you, this certificates what we give that can be generated by yourself, right? We can just take on printout, we can show. But the experience letter what we gave, that is completely genuine. So for your certifications also, we are getting it from Microsoft so that it should be genuine. The certificate what we are giving that is coming with the hologram, duly signed. Why? Because nowadays we can get the certificate for 99 rupees also, 299 rupees also. You would have seen that ad. But people, I'll tell you, certificate without knowledge is best. Keep this in mind. Okay. Right. So this is what I'll be discussing today. Right. The complete roadmap in detail. I have all this here. I'll be explaining one by one. I'll not go in detail, but this word part, whatever is there, the document, I'll be sharing it with you so that you people can actually go through that in detail. And to start with this, the topic is about generative AI, Gen AI. People, the entire document, what you see here, this is also generated by using ChatGPT. Right? You understood? So the entire, say around some 50 pages are there. More than 50 pages was there. I just try to read that myself for 2 days. I read everything and again I modified something, and this entire document I use ChatGPT. Now you might be surprised saying that if ChatGPT can do all these things, I can only go and learn what is the use of you. This question arises, okay? They'll tell you ChatGPT can give the output, but it will not give the output. The same thing for everyone. The prompt what I give, it will give some output which I can explain it to you people. So if you go and give that, you give some prompt, it will give some output. If you won't understand what it is there, then what is the use, right? So ChatGPT will give you the information, but what information you're getting, that is also important, correct? So what I'm telling is, I'm just telling you that the AI can be used everywhere now. This I generated a document in just a half an hour. That too because I wanted to read and say give only that output whatever you people need it. Okay, it will give something, but it will take some time. So AI, in just 5 minutes we can generate. Why I told half an hour is I try to modify so many things so that you people can understand easily. Understood? Within 5 minutes we'll get all this output, but not everything can be considered. So I took some half an hour and I prepared this document, but it took time for formatting. Keep in mind, AI will not go and format, it will give the output. You have to format. This formatting I have done. Okay. All right. So let's come to this first topic, understanding the life cycle of real world projects. Nowhere I mentioned live projects. Keep this in mind. Real time projects, live projects, they are different. Many institutes, they say we'll give live project. Live project cannot be given. Keep this in mind. Why? Because they're all NDA signed. No one can give the data directly. But what is real world projects, real time projects, which is already finished from the client? We mock the data and we give. Say I am very frank about it. I don't want to fake anything. I don't want to just fake for getting registrations. I just tell what is there in the industry, what is actually we have to do legally. Okay. So here, this section will help students understand how real world analytics and reporting projects are born, developed, and delivered. That means we explain you how actually the project will come, how actually we should study that, how to develop that, what all skills you'll have to decide, and then how we are actually giving it to the client. Within that, there are so many things, client calls, how actually you interact with the clients. There is an escalation, there is a problem. How will you speak to the client? Everything will be taught here. Why? Because if you want to get a job now, you are master in Excel, master in Power BI. No, they don't want that. Are you good in problem solving? Are you good in helping? There is something problem in the project. Are you someone who can actually handle the projects independently? Only those people will get the job. That's why you just put, I know Excel, I know Power BI, sir, I'm not getting any interview calls at all. That is the reason. You have to make sure that the problem solving skills are very important. Okay. All right. So here, how projects enter an organization. So this is the flow, actually, how we can understand you're getting a project, you're understanding it, execute it, and deliver it. Okay. So here I given this, in detail. I told you I'll not be going and going in depth of it because there are so many things to discuss. Entire document is given to you. Okay. All right. So first is business need identification or understanding of the business. Whenever you want to take the project, you have to understand the business problem first. What is the problem? Why any client will actually give you the project? Just like that, they'll not give because they need it, right? They need something to be developed. Then, when you go to the client, they will actually explain, see, this is what the problem is. This is what we need. So this is what you have to develop and deliver to us. Can you do it? Okay. The answer should always be yes. Don't say, sir, I don't have this. Don't say that I don't have this, I not do. If you are going with, some skills, that means you should do it, right? Challenges are there that we can handle it. Not a problem. Next, scope definition. I told you when you go to the client, they will tell the problem, and then we have to think about what is the scope. Say, can we do within this budget? Can we do within this tools what we have, or we have to invest something? A lot of discussion will happen here. See, once the problem is identified, then stakeholders, and that stakeholders are known, but are if it is within the industry, say company itself, it will be our manager or someone from different department, or it can be a client for us if it is from a different companies. Okay, don't worry, all this I'll explain in the course. When you come to this course, we'll be explaining. Okay, all right. So they decide what questions need to be answered. So we ask them. So if you are going for a project, you have to ask a lot of questions. They have to answer it. Say what metrics or KPIs, what timelines, deliverables. I told you, right? So all these questions will arise actually. So here, say we want a Power BI dashboard that shows monthly sales versus target by region. This is one example I'll give. Like this, we are discussing with the client. I told you within our scope, I have Power BI license. Can we work on this only? Client will say, no, I want to work on Tableau. Then you have to think about the investment. So I'm just telling you one example. A lot of things will be discussed like this. Okay. So after this, we have project initiation. So we have to start the project. How to start the project. So that will be discussing in this. Okay. Right. Then once the project is given by the company, say I am actually a business analyst or data analyst. I'll go to a company. I spoke to the client. Everything is done. The project is done. So you tell, okay, you start. Now we have to come to the company and then we have to start working on the project. So this is what we'll be learning in this particular course, or say in this flow. Say first, requirement gathering and documentation. What is the project? The client has given me some project. I have to gather some information. What is the information we're gathering? First thing is the data. That is very important for us. That's why we are called as data analysts, right? The data is very important. So here we are collecting all the requirements. Then data sourcing and cleaning. Whatever data the company is giving, we cannot expect that it will be always clean. We have to organize it. You have to transform it. You have to clean it. Lot many things are there. That we'll be doing here. Now, in this particular phase, what we have, can you see here? I have Excel, SQL, Python, Power Queries. Understood? That's why I'll always tell people will come and say, sir, I want only Excel. I'll try for job. Companies are not worried about whether you know Excel, Python, or whatever. I told you they are worried about this. Can you clean the data? Right? Can you clean the data is what the question comes. You work in Excel, you work in SQL or Power Python, whatever you do, that is not my problem. I want a clean data. That's it. Understood? Likewise, next, data transformation and analysis. So data transformation means say I have one column. From that, I need to derive another column by calculation. I have a column with small letters. I want to convert that into uppercase. Transformation, data transformation means you're transforming the data. So in Power BI, we have Power Queries. In Excel, we have formulas, and also we have Power Queries. In Python, we have pandas. Getting my point? So many things, so many options are there. Then you can say, sir, I learn only Power BI, Power Queries enough. Then you cannot do automation. You have to do it manually. Understanding. So if you know all the tools, it will be very easy for you to immediately work on something, finish the project. Tell me, whom will the company always try to keep you in the company? Who works fast with accuracy, right? With less salary. But if you say, I can do a lot of things, And even if you demand that, see, I can do a lot of things, you give the salary. Yes, they are not bothered about the salary. If the work is done faster, no one is bothered about the salary. Now you say that, no, I know Power BI, but I don't know how to clean the data. Then will the company keep you? They'll say, please, you go out. That's what the things are happening. So make sure that you understand the problem and you solve it. For that, what all things are there, that we'll have to learn. Okay. Visualization. I have a data, I cleaned it, but how will you show to the client? You should show it by charts. You should show it by some tables, map, by drop downs, headings, titles. Yes, that is what we'll be working on this, say, dashboard. Here we have this dashboard, say Power BI, Tableau, Excel, Python visualization libraries. What are those? We have Matplotlib, Plotly, Seaborn. That in-depth we'll be learning. I'll also teach you how to create the dashboard in Python. Previous batch, we did that. You know how much time it took? Just 15 minutes, we did one dashboard. But I don't know whether it was completely according to the requirement, but we can do. But again, we can modify it. We can do the dashboards. How? ChatGPT, AI tools. I will show you all this, how to do that. Okay. Then review the cycles with business teams. So once the project is done, so the entire team will sit and they'll discuss. So here also we have that model. Actually, we used to work on something called as OJT, that is on-job trainings we used to do. Only on the project we used to train. We create some team and the team will review all these things. So that again we are trying to implement for this particular batch as well. Okay. Final report and delivery. We have to give this to the client. So we have to check everything, whether it is working or not, whether whatever formulas, whatever visualizations, navigations, everything is working or not. The case study, we have to completely understand and see everything is perfect. And then we'll deliver it. Okay. We'll deliver it. Once deliver, then the client will ask for the maintenance, saying that if anything goes wrong, how many months? Usually 3 to 6 months is what we'll give. See, why I'm telling all these things is you just don't have to learn only skills. All this project management also we are teaching here. This is very important because now the companies want people who can handle the project, solve the problem, and independently work on anything given. Understood? Okay. All right. So this is your first chapter, or say first this thing, first phase. Then after that, type of projects, what you're learning. This is the cycle, what you'll be learning. Now you'll be understand. So what are the different type of projects you'll be learning? Say, this is tool based and capstone. Say, what is capstone project? Capstone projects are, say, first I'll tell you about the tool based. Tool based means I'll be working on a project only on Excel. What I can work, dashboard I can work. I can work on this, formulas. Then I can create some small, visualizations, drop downs, something over. In Power BI, I can do some project. But what is this capstone project? After we learn all the skills, we'll mix everything. Automation, I'll use VBA. I'll use Python. Once the data is cleaned, then I'll take the data and I'll put it into Excel. From Excel, I'll connect to Power BI. And there I'll create the project. Suppose no Power BI, then Tableau. I have some data which I need to write queries. I'll use SQL. So we are using all the skills, whatever is there, that is called as capstone project. That means we are mixing everything. When a project is coming for the client, so I should not say that, no, I don't know Power BI, I'll work only on SQL. No. You should be able to work on any of the tools, the entire project you can handle. Then only you can become a project manager. Don't just be only Power BI, we keep on working only on Power BI. Understood, people? Okay. All right. So that is what we'll be learning here. So here, what I have done is some tool-based mini projects I've taken, then capstone projects I've taken. So this capstone project will be working after finishing all our skills. But tool-based, as I'm going to keep on working on the learning on this, Excel, small assignments will be given. After that, we'll be giving you one project. If you think, sir, I want more projects, let me know. I'm there. We have a lot of projects. And you don't have to wait for me. Nowadays, if you go to Google and ChatGPT, if you ask, that only will give you the project. Okay. Right. So here, say Power BI, I have the sales versus target dashboard. Some HR related, because I've seen many people from various different departments that are coming here, right? From different domain. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm just trying to give the sales versus target, then HR attrition. financial projects. Same projects, if you feel that I want to work on Excel, you can use Excel also, Tableau also, no worries. Just segregated it. It is left to you. Whichever you think you want to work, you can work. Or I have time, I have a lot of interest. I'll work on all this Excel, Power BI, and Tableau. Please work on that. No problem. I will give you the data. Work on it. I'm there to guide you. Okay. Then for Tableau, we have this customer insights, Superstore. Anyways, that's the common project. What it is there. Why I actually take this is it's a common project which have all the data which you can easily learn a lot of things. Okay. Next, this is about the map. Okay. You have the regional reports, state-wise reports. Those things actually you can work on this. So for this, I have a very good data I'll be giving you. You can work on this as well. Okay. This can be worked in Power BI and even Excel also. Now Excel also has become very strong. You can work on Excel as well. Okay. Right. Then in Excel, I have given some small project in Excel. But if you think you want to work the complex project also, you can work. Not a problem. Say dynamic budget planner, then cost benefit, the KPI monitoring projects. Okay. Everywhere you just see, I've used this GenAI. Why? Because we need to finish the task soon with accuracy. Understood? Okay. Right. The next SQL projects, we have some data related projects as well, where we can write some queries and get the data. So that will be having here. Okay. Then Python related also we have. So all these are some mini projects which I'll be giving it to you. People, now you'll be thinking, can we work on all these projects? Really, is it possible? These people are showing so many projects. People, I'll tell you. Now we have AI. Keep in mind. Okay. If it was, say, 2 years back or 3 years back, I would have told, no, 6 months we cannot do this because you have to do everything manually. Go to Google and search it. Now you give this topic, everything, every steps the AI will give. We can start working on that. But AI will not tell, you do this, you do that. It will give the steps. We have to work on that. It will give the output. But I'll tell you that output, no client will accept. It will be like that. Okay. Because it will give something and you have to go and keep on cleaning it. Instead, we can only do it, but we can take the help of GenAI. Okay. All right. See, our project I have kept. So this our project, please, I'll tell you, I'll keep this as optional. Okay. Why? Because nowadays R is not so on demand. It's not so on demand. But since there are some companies who prefer R, I've kept this. This will keep it in the end. That is as an optional. If anybody wants to work, you can work. Otherwise, we can ignore as well. We can take this to Python. Okay, we can use Python as well. If you think, no, I want to learn R also, you can work on this, but I don't stress on this R language because now everything can be done in Python. So R, will keep it as an optional, but if you want, you can work in Python as well. Okay, all right. So capstone projects, I told you this is a mix of all the skills. So here I have some capstone projects. People, again, I'm telling you, it's not that you have to work only on this project, what I give. If you have any projects, you can bring to us. I'm there to help you. Okay. So here we have this e-commerce project, then healthcare, marketing, okay, retail, finance, customer retention, then Gen AI powered HR related reports, real-time KPIs. Okay. So there are many projects which I have taken, and people, I'll tell you for this data I have. I'll be giving you the data, and also I'll tell you how we can use Gen AI, which Gen AI tool you have to use, which artificial intelligence tool you have to use. That also I'll tell you. I promised you saying that I'll tell you how to get the pro version for the students as well. That also I'll guide you how to get that. Don't worry. If you think you want to really want the paid version for a very less cost, I have vendor. I will suggest, but you can directly speak to him. If you're okay, you can purchase. Otherwise, you can ignore as well. But free version also you can work on that. If you want the ChatGPT complete pro version, that also I can provide you with a very less, option because I use that. I'm using pro, but with a very less cost. I can guide you. If you want, you can purchase. You can directly speak to the vendor and can purchase that. Okay, that is left to you, right? So here I'm just giving all the summary of what all we'll be learning here. Okay, right. So this is about the projects what we'll be working. People, what we learned in first and second chapter, whatever I mentioned, your second section, this is what the companies are actually looking for. Keep this in mind. That's why nowadays I'm telling all the people to work on project, as many project you want to work, because the company needs just problem solving people. That's all they need. Keep this in mind. People have seen many institutes, they give all the courses, Excel, Power BI and all. Learn that. But if you don't know how to solve the problem, really it is waste. Even we were actually doing like, I'm not telling that we are not something different from others. Even we used to do the same thing 3 or 4 years back, or say 2 years back. But understanding, because I actually go with the companies, I'm actually consultant for 85 plus companies. So when I go to the companies, I keep asking them what actually they need. Then only I'll make all this syllabus. Okay. All right. The skills what you'll be learning. Say in the entire course, you have 18 plus skills what I'll be teaching. 18 plus skills. What is that? Let me tell you. So first, we'll be learning about the core analytics tools. That is Excel, SQL, BI tools. That is Power BI and Tableau. Then programming. That is Python, R, and VBA. I think it's not there yet. So VBA also is taught here. The programming skills. Then visualization. For visualization, we'll be using this Power BI, Tableau, and Excel. And then we have this automation. For this, we have this VBA macros, Python, then Power Queries also you can use. Then data cleaning. For that, we're using this Power Query and we're using this SQL. Then we have this Python. And also we use, if you want, you can use VBA as well for automating the data cleaning part. And DAX as well. Okay, understood. So this is just briefly, I've just segregated or segmented it, the task wise. But if you go here, see, I've just mentioned you'll be learning Excel. Excel 365. You'll be learning Excel 365. Right? Excel 365. In this, I've just given some brief things about what you'll be learning, but the syllabus is completely very vast. I will be, if you want, I'll send you the PDF of only the courses. You can ask Suma if you have the number. You can ask her. She will give you the complete syllabus. Because I don't, if you add all the syllabus, that syllabus itself, 2, 3 pages are there for each course. So I don't want to bore you people. If you want, whenever you have time, you can just go through that. The next, we have Power BI, then we have Tableau, SQL Server. Okay. If anybody wants MySQL, I will guide you how to learn MySQL, because why we actually teach SQL Server is SQL Server is completely in the Microsoft. Okay. It's a Microsoft product. Power BI can be easily implemented. Now you might ask, so there are some companies are asking for MySQL. People, don't worry. SQL. Learn only one tool enough. Rest all are same. If you want, I can guide you, not a problem. If you want to learn MySQL or Oracle, I can guide you, not a problem. But we are teaching here SQL Server. That one thing is enough. Again, don't pay to any other institutes or come and say, sir, we'll pay you extra for MySQL teach. No, don't worry. Don't pay extra for that. One SQL tool is enough. But if you still want to learn MySQL and Oracle, let me know. I will guide you. I cannot go and teach you because we don't have time, but I'll guide you how to learn that. It is very similar to that. Okay. Then we have Python. In Python, I'll be teaching you the libraries. First, Python programming will be taught. Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly. Plotly is a very, kind of interactive visualizations. Most of the institutes, they're not teaching this Plotly because it is slightly confusing for people, because directly they'll go to Power BI or Excel. But we are teaching it because it is very simple to learn. Very simple actually. Compared to Matplotlib, Plotly is very easy. Most of the, I have not seen many institutes teaching this, but we are doing it because we are completely into dashboards, right? So I'll explain about this completely. R programming, again, I told you this, I'm keeping it as an option. I will teach you, don't worry, but let's not go in depth of R programming because I'll be teaching you everything here in the Python itself. The next, we have this data cleaning. Data cleaning, it's not just only about writing the formulas and removing the data. No, I will teach you in depth of data cleaning, right from how actually you can get the data from various different sources. Let the data be anything scrapped. I'll show you, I'll have some projects, completely scrapped data, how to bring that into one shape. Those kind of challenges what I have faced in the industry, that project I'll be giving you to work here. It's a huge, chapters are there in that. Very nice data cleaning. If you learn data cleaning is very interesting. People. That can be implemented for anything, say pandas, sorry, the Python, then Excel, Power BI, anything you can use. Okay, right. Then we have dashboard designing. Designing. When I say designing, it's not that I learn about what is that column chart, pie chart. Not that. How your layout should be, how your button should be placed, how the title should be placed. I'll be teaching you complete dashboard designing here, wherein you can make your reports more elegant and modernized. That I'll be teaching you here. Okay. Then reporting techniques. Here I'll be teaching you about from scratch the charts to very high advanced way of creating the reports. Okay, there are so many reports what you have created that I'll be showing you. Since now all this I'll be showing you in the next sessions. Today, since I'm working only on teaching on or discussing only about this roadmap, I'm just walking you through all these things. But the next three classes, I'll be showing you the reports what you'll be learning, projects what you'll be learning. So all those things I'll be showing you in detail in the next coming sessions. Okay. Then advanced charting techniques. By drop downs, your chart should actually change. Or if you click on some, slicers, your chart should actually change. The map should get displayed. All those things I'll be teaching in this charting techniques. Okay. Automations. Automatically take the data from some other sources. When it comes, how actually I can append the data. So those things will be taught here. Okay. So this is just a summary about what we'll be learning. So this is about the skills what you'll be learning here. Understood all of you? So we learned about the projects, then we learned about the skills, we understood about the skills what we'll be learning. And now we have this generative AI tools, what I'll be discussing in the entire course. First of all, let's understand what this Gen AI is. You know, whenever anyone see the posters, artificial intelligence, AI powered course, Gen AI, why they actually add? It's a trending. But now many people actually feel that, oh, these people are teaching. Even I did that, right? I told data analytics using Gen AI. When we say that, people will feel, oh my God, they are teaching all this artificial intelligence. We'll go and join. People, let me tell you, the course fees, which was there previously, the same course fees, even after adding Gen AI, it's the same price. We're not increase the price. I'll tell you why. Most of the people actually they come with the, the institutes, they'll come with the business mind. Gen AI is trending. The people will say, oh, 50,000 extra, they'll pay. That kind of people are there. But let me tell you very frankly, this Gen AI, what actually they teach? Nothing but just a supportive tool for the tools what will be learned. So for that, what we decided is let's not do anything like that. We'll increase the price and then add this Gen AI. Nothing. It's just a supporting tool what we're actually learning the skills what we used to teach in the previous batches as well. If you see here, Gen AI, generative AI. What is generative? Something which is generating, correct? That's all simple. When I say generating, what all it will generate? So usually it will generate, the AI app will generate first text. Understood? First, what the AI came, it was text. Then slowly it moved to image. Then videos. Now sound. These are the four major things what it can generate. Text, image, video, and sound. The music or the voice, whatever. They have categorized it. Now for us, the text is enough, right? I want a formula that will be given in text. I want some details that will be given in text. Now, who will actually use images? People from graphics background, digital marketing, people who wants to run ads, some creatives, they need images. Previously, you used to go and you have to keep on typing something, we have to take Photoshop or something. Now it's not like that. Just give a prompt. People, just see here, this one, see, this is actually AI generated. AI generated. See how neat it is. To work on this, I'm actually from a graphics background, very frankly. I'm a graphic designer first, then I'm an animator. I worked in all these kind of industries, and then I came to this data analytics. If you want to do this, at least I need 2 hours, okay, to arrange all this 2 hours. I took not more than 10 minutes for generating, not more than 10 minutes, but to waiting period, I'm telling. Not even 10 minutes. I'm just telling, in case if there are some, the queue is too much, it will take some 10, let's say 10 minutes. Videos, you can generate videos within 2 or 3. How many of you seen my one video? Let me just show you. Anyways, I'll show you how to do that. Let me just show you one video. Okay. I did this yesterday for my GenAI. I don't know how many of you actually have seen this. Yeah. Just observe this video. Just okay, I'll not take much time. See? This video, what you see here. This is no characters are there. No characters are used. This is done by using GenAI. The prompt is also given by ChatGPT. See? Can you see that? See? This one I added. This one. So this logo I added. See? I'll teach you how to do this. Okay, don't worry. But people, I'll just take 30 seconds. Okay, for all the people online and even for people offline, tell me how was this video? Tell me very frankly. No, cameras, no characters, nothing. Completely, 100% it's GenAI. People online, tell me how the video was. Very frankly, how was it? People online, and it took me 2 hours to do that. Some editing I did, just some editing I did. So it took some time for me, some 2 hours editing, and some mistakes will be there. So you have to do all these things, and it is completely free. What I've done, completely free. For the same video, I'll tell you, they charge more than 50 to 60,000 rupees. And imagine if all those characters with all those locations, did you see that? One from Dubai, one from US, one from India, different locations. People, tell me very frankly. I will show you the prompt also. Okay. Don't worry, people. Since I am into this graphics also, I'll be teaching you how to make movies and MC video scripts. Okay, see here. And if you see here, people, I'll tell you, no one will actually reveal all these secrets. They'll say we have done something very advanced now. I'm telling you, it's very easy to do. See, even the scripts, what you see here, everything. See here, I gave from different location from Japan, Germany. See, I gave this everything. It's coming here. But it will not give you at one shot. You say how many times I have corrected it. See, same thing. So many times I've done. Don't worry, I will teach you all this. People who are interested in all these, images, videos, and all, I'll tell you how to do that. It's just a fraction of minutes, people. I'll tell you. And since I'm from a graphic background, I can also guide you. If anybody, you can make your own movies also. People, I'll tell you. I'm not here to teach you movies. I'm just telling you what AI can do. But just imagine, people, for all those locations, whatever you saw in that video, imagine just to go to Dubai only, all those people, for one people, it is somewhere around 35,000 to 40,000. Imagine how many lakhs of rupees you have to invest on this. No money, zero cost. I've done the entire day, zero cost. Have you understood how much of potential this AI has got? Okay, right. So that's what I'm telling. So here, GenAI is this, right from the text, music, images, and videos. This is what it will generate. How it is generating? That's completely technical. I'm not teaching you the artificial intelligence development. I'm telling you how to use it. That is called as GenAI. Okay. So here, it can save time. What you've done, save time, and we can automate the tasks as well. There are some tools which helps us in automating. Then we have enhance in storytelling, then create professional presentations. Just now we saw, right? I showed you. Then stay competitive. Okay. And there are more other things that we can save the money as well. The cost cutting, that's the main thing what the companies are actually. Nowadays they are removing so many people, right? So many people they are removing from the companies. Why? Because they want people who know AI. Keep this in mind. Okay. People, jobs will not go anywhere. New jobs will get created. For that, you'll have to be prepared. If you're not preparing, you go to my what is that LinkedIn. Every day I post one quote on this AI. Just go and check that. You'll understand what AI is actually. People are fearing that my job will go. Job will go when? If you don't know the latest technologies. People tell me when the computers came, did the job go? People who doesn't know how to work on computer, they removed. People who knew computer, they took them, right? Or people who know the computer, they still stayed in the company. If you don't know computers, they'll say, okay, you go. 10 years back, everyone had a keypad mobile, right? Now tell me, how many of you have that keypad mobile? Everyone have that. Even if you go to village also, they'll have that Android mobile or Apple mobile, right? Internet, very fast, everything can be done, especially all these, say social media, right? So we have to get used to it. We have to make sure that we are the latest technologies. Then only you can survive. People, I'm not telling you to learn, oh, sir, AWS, more openings are there. Sir, I want to learn Python completely. People doesn't want anything like company doesn't want like that. The task is there, you can finish. How do you finish? That's all. Can you finish this? Yes, sir, I can finish. How? That you just take care of it. You use ChatGPT, you use anything, no one is bothered. But there are some rules still in the companies because these AI tools are not so secure. That also I'll discuss with you people. How actually you can use that. That also we have to discuss. Okay. So here, few things. ChatGPT is completely free. So if you want the complete pro version, okay. So whatever I've done, the videos that is pro version. You cannot do it in free version. Then DeepSeek, I'll just discuss. Then we have this Gemini Pro. This you can easily get complete, the version. Don't pay for this. This you can get it completely free. Pro version you can get. I'll tell you how to get that. Perplexity, if you have Airtel, I think you can get it free. Pro version. People who have Airtel, they'll get this Perplexity completely free. Okay. Flow GPT, this I'll check this because I have this, but I don't know whether you people can use it. Let me see how much of a free version can be used. Then this one is for the animation, the videos. If you want to, if you're interested, but I'll show you how to do that. It's a free version. There are some credits. If you think you want to get that movies and all, if you want to do interesting things or your, your avatars, if you want to create. So you have your photo and you want to make some funny things, you can use this. Then Copilot, anyways, it will come with 365. Then we have this Hagen. This is for people who actually like what I do, that videos and all, right? So I want to run some ads. I want to create my own avatar. Say for example, I can create my own clone. Same thing. What I'm sitting here, same thing I can create and I can give the script. That clone will actually speak. It will make as if I am speaking. So that we can do. So this agent, this is costly actually. It's some 25,000 for 1 year. Okay. Then Mid Journey, anyways, this is for completely videos, movies, cartoons, and all. If you are interested, you can take this. And Runway, Mid Journey, all these are same. Notion AI is something where we can do all these meetings, documentation, something like ChatGPT, but something different. Say, I want to make some summaries. I have some project. I want to make some summaries and all. We can do that. Okay. So this is what we'll be learning here. There is something called as napkin AI also. That is for generating your infographics. Very interesting, actually. I'll discuss about that also when you come to this AI tools. Okay. Right. So next, so this is the list and people. This also I generated by using ChatGPT. Nothing, just have to give. It will give the output. But if you go here, there are some spelling mistake. Can you see here? Excel. Can you see this? There are some mistakes. I wanted to correct it, but I just kept it as is to show you people there are some advantage as well as disadvantage. So I could have corrected it, but I kept here. You can go and search. There are so many other mistakes also. Why I kept that is just to make you people understand that it's not that always the output will be 100% perfect. Okay, right. So next is about prompt engineering. So what is prompt engineering? It is nothing but structured way of giving the query or say giving the question or giving some commands to the AI tools. Any AI tools. It's called as prompt. Prompt is nothing but the text what we actually give. So usually what we do, we give some say, I want the output, I want this image, I want the professional standing in front of the building, give the image. That will give, but not exactly what I want. But if you know the prompt engineering, so it is structured instructions given to AI. So for that, there are so many steps actually, which I'll be talking about. I'll tell you about those things. There are some core principles which you have to learn. And people, these are not something rocket science, very simple. There are some steps you'll have to understand. See here, these principles you have to understand. Context, describe the business problem. Role, tell what AI has to do. I will tell AI, say you be a data analyst. Then it will start thinking about like a data analyst. So those things, there are steps. And after that, what action I have to do, what format I need the output, then test or checks, extra constraints. If you have anything, some challenges, what you're facing, or say you don't do this, some restrictions, right? See, AI tools, it will not give you some, say, what would you call it? There are some something which not related to our projects or something which is not allowed, say some adult images and all, there will be something, right? So those things should not be actually, it will not give, and you should not give also. It's very dangerous actually. So imagine, your image, some people always say, oh, if I add my image in AI, it is not secured, they can do anything. But tell me, are you not adding that in the social media portal, in your Instagram, in your Facebook? But make sure that you use it in a proper. It is very important, people. That is very, very important. Use AI for good things. Some people actually use for whatever they want. Don't do that. It's not good. Everything will be tracked. Okay. It's not, see, everything is, yeah. You don't think that, oh, I'll do, no one will know. Everything is tracked because it is going with the IP address. Whatever you generate, easily they can catch you if you do something wrong. Okay. So these are steps what you'll have to learn. And I've just given some sample prompts here. Okay, see, for SQL, how I should write the prompt. Sample one, Excel. Then for say for every single skills what you're learning, for everything I've given this prompts. Okay. So this is how actually I'll be teaching you people. Okay, and here I have some exercises, some simple exercises here, which you can actually work on after the sessions happens. That is after the course. Okay, see here. These are the questions also will be like you can say one-liners. Say as a BI analyst, write SQL that return column. That's all. If you give, it will give you the output. First, you have to mention what is your role. Okay. Right. Then exercises and assignments. So you can see that I have given I told you, right? The projects and all will be tool based and capstone. Similarly, exercise and assignments also for every single chapter there will be some small assignments. or sometimes I might not give also because it'll be very small chapter. For the entire course, for sure, you'll have a project and some assignments. Okay. So the case studies for your project, the complete case studies I'll be giving with the data. As I told you, I'm not going in depth of all this. I'll be sharing this document with you. Okay, you can go through this. Right. Then project implementation. This is exactly like in the second chapter, the second section we saw, right? The project. So here we'll be implementing all this. So tool based. Then we have the capstone project based. So I'll be giving you the project and I'll explain all the projects with the data and things like that. Okay. Then after that, the placement assistance. So people, I'll tell you, first thing, let me be very clear. We never promise a job. Let me tell you very frankly. Why? Because I don't fake you people and then make you people join here. Let me be very frank. Since day one, when we started this institute, we're telling everyone that we don't guarantee you saying that we'll get you a job. Job is not in my hand. People, let me tell you. Some people say that, oh, sir, we came here, we invested so much for the job. Let me tell you, people, the biggest of the biggest institutes also, they cannot get you job just like that, unless and until you have the skills. There might be some, people go for this backdoor entries or some influence or some reference or whatever. References I have, but not always the references I can give because the openings are there, then only they can contact me. That references I can promise. 100% references I can promise. But I cannot promise you about this. I don't encourage backdoor entries. That is your wish. I'll not stop you and I'll not encourage you. That is your wish. And about the influence, I'll not do influence. For my own brother only, I didn't do my influence. I will refer. Have your own efforts, have your own skills and go. People, I'll tell you, if you get a job like that, you'll be more satisfied. If someone will get you a job, every time you die, I only got you a job. People, I'll tell you, till now, we always tell that it is your efforts what you've got a job, even if you have effort. We don't take the credit, but we'll say that yes, from our institute, this fellow have got the job. We don't say that because of us only this fellow has got it. So because of us only you cannot get the job. It is you who have to learn. It is you who have to go, put your efforts, and then only you can get the job. Just because you've come and joined here, it's not that you'll get a job. I'll tell you very frankly. My skills, my guidance, and your efforts. That is it. That is what I'll tell you very frankly. So if you think that, I'll pay so much, I want to get a job, these people are not getting a job, please don't join. I'll tell you very frank. What can you people give? You're taking so much of, fees. I'll give you 100% skills. What the industry needs, that I can promise. And we are the institutes. You can attend any number of batches, online, offline. It's not that we'll give you some videos and we'll close it off. No. You attend any number of batches. Even after 5 years also you come. There are some people who attend after 2 years, 3 years also. We don't charge. There are any new courses which it was not there in the previous batch? Yes, for that minimal charges we take. See, this GenAI was not there. For the previous batches, everyone we are telling that please attend and understand this GenAI because it's very important for them. We are not charging anything for them. Okay, right. So what actually we give in placement assistance? First thing is the LinkedIn preparation. Complete LinkedIn will take care. Okay. Then resume building. That is very important nowadays. Then we have interview preparation. I'll tell you what all things you have to get prepared. And then we have this career guidance. I'll give you the complete guidance. What all, because I've worked in the industry for almost 20 years. I know what actually the company expects. People don't think that, okay, interview questions, I'll go and I'll prepare. People will come and ask mock interview. Mock interviews will not work for you. I'll tell you why. I will start teaching you. After 3 months, if I take an interview, will you have that fear in me? You will know me, right? You'll come and sit in front of me, aram se will speak. Sir, you can directly say, sir, I don't know this question, ask any other question. But same thing can you do in the interview? You will start fearing. So mock interviews, I'll tell you, I don't think it will work. But interview preparation will do. What all things you have to prepare? What challenges you can face? What is that it is fearing you? So those things I will guide. That you don't worry. But mock interviews, I don't think it will actually work. But still, if you want, I can take interviews. That's not a problem. I'm not stopping you in taking the mock interviews. But for me, I feel mock interviews are not so effective. That's my opinion, actually. Okay. Career guidance. Then what all things Other than that, also we can do. Anyways, projects we already have done. We can have some group discussions. We can have discussions on the projects what we have done. So that will be doing here. Okay. Next, certifications. People, this is very important. So from our side, since we are into this, we are actually the Certiport, the authorized center for conducting examinations on Microsoft MOS, that is Microsoft Office. So we give this 210, that is 365, Excel 365 certification, which is worth 10,000 rupees, almost, not exactly, almost. That is completely free, we'll give it this. Then there are some IBM certifications, people. This is completely free, not only for us, for anyone public. There are free certifications are there. I was just browsing it. So I will guide you how to get the certifications. People who are not registering also can go. The link I've given here, you can check there. You can take the certifications. It's very nice certifications are there. But in LinkedIn, I've seen some certifications. Just take 1 hour, you'll get one certification. That will not work, people. I'll tell you, that is invalid. I've seen many people saying that I got certificate 9 rupees. I attended one webinar. I got one certificate 99 rupees. I attended. That certificates is only participation certificate. Keep that in mind. Participation certificates are not valid. Even from my institute also, I give participation certificate that is not valid. Anyone who is participating, they'll get the certificate. I've seen some webinars. They give course completion certificate as well. Just attend 9 rupees, you'll get course completion. That is really not good to include in your profile. Don't do that because think logically. 3 hours, and if you get course completion certificate of data analytics, can you go and handle the interviews? Tell me very frankly. Even after 6 months, I'm teaching here. My previous batch students are still struggling to get a job. I'll tell you very frankly. Now you don't think that, oh, they are only not getting job. What will I do? If you don't have skills, you'll not get the job. If you have skills, at least you have an hopes that I'll get a job. They will get a job. I'm actually trying my best to get them a job. Okay. Still, I'm actually telling them to come. They are also coming. Previous batch students, they are still struggling. But if you don't have skills, you'll not get the job at all. Okay. But by attending or just paying some 200 rupees and getting the certificate, how many certificate you want, I can give you. But what is the use? Certificate. The skill should be there in your brains. The knowledge should be there in your brains, not on the papers. The paper certificate is just like a ticket what you go inside a movie. The ticket will not show you the movie, right? So this IBM certificate, this is completely free, people. I'm not charging, and I'm not telling that this is from our end. We are giving you. It is completely free. Even if you want, you can take now also completely free. But I will guide you for that, how to get that. Okay. The next guidance for PL 300. Here you can purchase the vouchers. I'll guide you how to actually complete this. We are not, giving these vouchers because this you have to pay. But guidance I'll give you. Complete dumps, everything I'll give you. Okay. This is for the certificates. Then if you are working on capstone projects, if you completed, for that, if you want a separate certificate, I can give, but that is not that relevant for you. If you want, I can give you. If you have completed one certificate, I can give you some, or you put that in LinkedIn, I will endorse it, or say I will give some comments on that, so that all the HRs or anyone in my circle also can view that. In the end, you'll be getting this certificate. This is from our end. I told you the certificate what you get. The course completion certificate you will get with the hologram. Why? Because we don't want anyone to say certificate is just a print. Anyone can take exactly like what we give the certificate. You can design and you can take the certificate. But then we have that hologram. Authenticated hologram will be there. I'm not seen. I don't know. All the institutes give this, but we give that. Okay. So that certificate you will get. Okay. Then internship. This internship is actually for the students or freshers who feel that I want some internship and all. For people who are experienced, they can skip this particular thing. They also want to work on that, they can also work. But for them, it's not so used for professionals. But for freshers who are looking for a job, this is very important. Okay. So internship here, I have some projects which I'll be giving you. Some virtual internships are there from Horaj. This is completely free, but we'll guide you how to. This actually comes from various different companies. Okay. Various different companies actually give the projects. You can work on that. I'm there to guide on that. Okay. Next, about experience letter, I already told you. This experience letter will be actually about all your skills, about the project. All these things will be there in this. And this is duly signed by me. I personally will sign this. All the details will be there with the letterhead. This is not a certificate. It is a letter with the letterhead with the hologram. Same hologram. I'll add that in the the document as well. And any verification, I will be the responsible. But here we're not telling that you are employed here. We'll say you have worked here. A lot of difference between an employee and the people who work. So we actually tell them you're a student here who worked for us, who was an intern, who have got all the skills, everything will be taken care. So I'm there. It's my responsibility. Any verifications, physically they'll come. Some companies they come here. Some companies actually send mails. I'm there to take care of it. Okay, don't worry. So this is the roadmap. What we have. This document. Anybody needs, message me. I will send you this. Who doesn't want? I don't want to send to everyone. Some people want. Some people doesn't want. Anyone who wants, you can contact. I'll give my number. I'll just give my number. Okay. 9902058793. This is my number, and you can take Suma's number also. Okay, this is Suma's number. Okay, you can message either of us. I'll send you the document. Okay, and people, tomorrow we'll discuss about the next topic. Slow, little slow. Okay, so tomorrow we'll talk about the projects in what all projects, so everything I'll discuss, and I'll show you some of the demos as well, how the project should be, how we can actually deliver various different tools. Okay, all right. So I will stop here. I hope you got an idea about what actually you'll be learning in that entire course. So tomorrow we'll go in depth of whatever you have discussed today. It's just a glance what we did. Okay. But now let me enable the mic for people online. Okay. Right. Now, people, if you have any questions, I'll come back to you, people. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll finish the people online and then I'll come back to you. People online, any questions you have, you can ask me. I will answer. Any questions?
Adi sir, it's
No questions?
yeah, Adi sir, you're teaching every topic from the scrap, right? Because
Roslyn, you should be a little louder. Here, some noise is going on. Outside, there is some noise actually.
can you hear me?
Can you type the question
Yes.
if you want?
It's
Others,
not
if you have any
allowing me
question.
to type the question.
Oh, okay. You can tell me. I'll try to listen.
So my thing is like you'll be teaching everything, every topic from the scrap now, sir. Because I told
Yes.
you I'm a non-programming person and I want to learn everything
Hundred
from the.
percent, 100%, Roslyn. Everything from scratch. Everything from scratch.
Okay, sir.
From basic.
Fine, fine. Got that, sir. Because there would be a few people who will be tenured, right? They
That you
would.
don't worry. It's my responsibility. It's my promise that it'll start from zero.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody else? Any questions? People, don't worry. I'll not ask you money. I'm not doing marketing here. Like others do in webinars, they'll be shouting like anything. After half an hour, they'll be saying, 10 seats, you purchase this. We never force anyone. I told you this is not for marketing. I'm just telling you the roadmap. Any questions you have, you can ask. I'm there to answer it. No questions? Okay. At least now tell me, how was the session? Can you guide how to get ChatGPT Pro version? That I'll tell you, Arjun. Don't worry. ChatGPT Pro version, I'll tell you. When you come to the Gen AI, sessions, I'll talk about all the tools. I'll tell you how you can actually get that. Right. So if you don't have any questions, people, you can at least message me. How was the session? How was the content? You got any information? And it was a roadmap. I do understand. Yeah, mean my people questions. Any questions? No problem. You can ask. Yes. Yes. From scratch. I told you can attend any number of batches. Okay, you can attend any number of batches. Even one topic if you're not able to understand, I'm there to teach you from beginning. That you don't know. There are multiple batches. You can attend weekdays, weekends, any batches you can attend. This first 4 days, that's why I'm taking for to make you understand what actually you're learning. Otherwise, I would have started Excel today. So this 4 days completely on GenAI I'll be teaching and the projects what you're working. So whatever you're learning, everything I list down the 4 days. After that, from next week, we'll start learning about the skills using ChatGPT or any other tools. Okay. Right. Data science and this course both are same or not. See, Bindu, let me tell you, data science and data analytics, a simple difference, that's all. Data science is what you're doing more research on the data. Right? You're doing more research on the data by using, say, you'll be using machine learning, statistics, mathematics. You're doing more research. What is analytics? You're trying to analyze the data. But now both have become same. People have made it so confusing that data engineering that is actually totally different. I'll explain that also, don't worry. Data analytics, that is different. Data science is actually different. But I have seen many people from the institutes, they have made it so confusing for the people that data engineering, they mention data engineering, they'll teach data analytics. They'll say data science, they'll teach data engineering. So it is like mix of things. It should not be like that. See, you're learning data analytics, but we are also teaching a bit of data science, not complete data science. What you're learning is a pure data analytics plus a slightly data science I'll be teaching you, but I'm not teaching you this artificial intelligence development or machine learning. So those things I'm not teaching. And for that, you should have experience. Okay, you should have experience. Directly, you cannot go and join any company saying that I'm artificial intelligence or machine learning. Data analytics is something, the foundation. Any companies they require. Even if you're a fresher also, you can still get a job. But now, from last 1.5 years or 2 years, I'm saying they are looking for people who can actually solve the problems. That is why we are actually concentrating more. But now they also want people with the AI. So for that only, the previous batch also, we have told them to start attending at least first few classes so that they'll understand about this GenAI. Okay. Right, Bindu? Okay. Right. Arvind, you can call Suma, okay, for the fees because I don't want to do any marketing here. So please don't mind. You can call Suma and you can ask. Okay. Anything related to the topic? Yes, I can answer. So Arvind, you can call Suma and you can ask. Okay. Right. Yashwant is asking what is the course duration and the people from non-technical background can be able to. Right. So Yashwant, it's a very good question. See, the duration of the course is 6 months. If anybody wants to finish it soon, say some people actually tell that I want to go for a job very soon. Can you finish it soon? Those kind of people speak to me. I will make the schedules. You can attend weekdays, weekends. I have the schedules. But if you want to learn, one by one, I'll learn. 6 months is actually required. Some people have taken more than 6 months also. previous batch students, they are still struggling for getting job. They are still attending a lot of batches. People, I'll tell you about the job. Please don't come here and say that, see, you have paid so much of fees, you didn't get a job. You go to any institutes, but they'll not tell this. They'll say, oh, 100% will get the job, please come and join. People, I'll give you the 100% skills that I can promise. 100% whatever you want, everything what industry needs, everything I'll give. Even the references also I'll give. But I'll not tell you that directly. I'll take you and put you in the job. That I cannot promise. Because job is not my company. Okay, that I cannot promise. Okay. All right. So this is 6 months, Yashwant, and any non-technical. See, I told I'll start from scratch, and I have the passion of training. I'm not here just because training institute will make a lot of money. I'm doing this training from last, say, after I finished my 10th, after I finished my college days itself, I started teaching all these graphics and all. So from that time only, I'm actually a teacher, and that time only I'm actually, we're doing all this technical training. So don't worry, I'll be teaching you from scratch. Even if you don't know anything, don't worry, I'm there to teach you. But even non-technical people can start learning. What I always prefer is start learning technical things, because this field, IT field, okay, this is the only one field which can pay you a high amount. Once you get the job, your salary will keep doubling, or it will go to whatever extent. But not all the jobs will give like that. People, I'll tell you, there are my students, okay, my students. I'm very proud to tell. I have not got them job, but I've guided them, I've trained them. They just came here only for data analytics. Imagine 2016-17, we didn't have a Power BI also. At that time, Excel, SQL, and these things they have learned. Now they are in Google, Wells Fargo, various different companies. They've struggled. They got the job by themselves. They're earning more than 48 lakhs, 50 lakhs. There are some people who have got 60 lakhs also. But I will not take that credit. I'm very proud to tell that my students are getting that much of salary with their own efforts. But yes, I guided them very long back. But they didn't get the job for that kind of salary in just 1 year or 2 years. They struggled for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. They worked for 2 lakhs package also. Then they start improvising themselves. Then again, they started changing the job with 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs. I'm very proud of these people because they still remember me. But never I don't want to take the credit. They have got the job by themselves. HCL, one of my students, okay, he recently got promotion also, 54 lakhs package. It's their efforts. I have guided them very long back. Now they're getting good package. How? It's their efforts. Simply, I cannot tell that because they joined here. You see, that fellow is. I don't want to take that kind of credit. Yeah, it's your efforts. See, I can only teach you. I can only, give all the details, everything I can give you. If you're not learning, how can I take that credit? I can only teach. I cannot make you learn. It is you who have to learn. It is your efforts which will take you to that, better care. That you'll have to take. Okay. Right, people. Okay, any other questions? Let me just see. Bindu, this course future because now AI is acquiring everything. Layoffs. Bindu, you can attend. Okay. Don't worry, you can attend the session. So I think in the previous batch and all, we didn't have this yet. So for all the previous batch, I've told them to learn. Because see here, I don't want to just go only behind my. For all my previous batch students, I have promised that without any cost, extra cost, please attend. Because they've already paid the same fees what you people are paying now. They paid 65 to 70,000 already. So now, if I'm giving the same price, so why should I not give them the knowledge? Because that will actually at least help them to get the job. Okay, so let them attend. So you people can attend, Bindu. No worries. Any other questions, people? Anyways, no worries. If you still have any questions, we still have 3 more days. I'm there with you people. In depth, we go all the projects. A lot of things are there to discuss. I'll discuss with you. If anybody wants to talk to me personally, I'll be there sitting down. So you can come and speak, or if you want to speak to someone, I can speak to her. Any questions? And people, if you have any questions to call me and ask me, so please call me. I'm there. I'll answer it. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll meet you guys tomorrow. How many months internship? See, I cannot say that it's 1 month, 2 months or something. You take your own time. Okay. Take your own time. More than internship, work on projects. That is important. Internship also what we do, we'll give projects on it. Okay. But experience letter is enough. Internship and all, nowadays that also you're getting just like that people are giving. LinkedIn, if you go, they'll give that internship letter. More than that, you think about that experience letter. Okay. Right, people. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great day.